Hey yo, what we're saying, it is your boy AJ, and it's been a while. Well, I say it's been a while. It's been like a month now since we've had the Ultra Super Saiyan Goku in Dragon Ball Legends, the brand new rarity that they are. At the minute, it is free. It possibly will be. Well, I say possibly will be. Knowing what they're like, it is going to be summonable in the future. So, before we get to that, I do want to take a look at some other characters that I think could be coming as Ultra characters. They'll probably do it the same way as they do Goku, where you get like a sort of campaign featured around it, and you get obviously Z power from doing missions like you did with Goku. You had the Z power from it, and then you have obviously the souls in the shop. You have multi Z power from PvP, from co-op, and from special missions that you can get, all that sort of stuff. I'd imagine they'll do it exactly the same. I don't imagine they'd like add any game modes to get the Z power from. Maybe tournament power, but how could you really get it from that? I mean, unless you get it's like on the ranking rewards and you get over 10 million points, you get 500 Z power for the new Ultra unit. I don't know. But I'm gonna go over 3 units that I think probably 2 of them I say have a good chance. One of them is kind of a wish list, fingers crossed kind of thing. So, looking at the Hybrid Saiyan team, in terms of that, like someone running a Hybrid Saiyan team, not necessarily just Hybrid Saiyan units. For the Z ability for Hybrid Saiyan, so there's plenty of units you can use on this team, and plenty of good units too. Bearing in mind, obviously you got LF Future Gohan, the best unit in the game at the minute, Zenkai Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, which, funny enough, you also have, let's just have a look, so you also have the Trunks and the Goten. Where's the Goten? Where is the Goten? There he is. Yeah, there's it. So you have the transforming Trunks and transforming Goten, who I still think are really underrated. Gohan he's pretty good. This Trunks Zenkai is pretty insane, but he's probably more fitted to a future team. So apart from that, I think we really missing a purple unit more than likely on this team. Purple or blue. Possibly purple, blue. We definitely don't need another red or another yellow, and green is actually kind of fine because you got this Gohan, this Trunks. Sorry, you have Future Gohan, who is pretty good. This EX Trunks he's okay, and then this Legends Road Gohan, expect him to get a Zenkai sometime in the future. So what I do want to go over is the very first character who I think is pretty. I think this is a pretty must-do one, in the fact that like they did Namek Saga with Goku, final fight against Frieza. So what's after that? Yep, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan against Cell, and I think this right here, this when he does transform and he's finally snapped into Super Saiyan 2, that will be like the the Japanese water style and like art that the card has, like the Goku has, like him turning Super Saiyan. This will be the one for the Gohan, and yeah, like I said, purple would probably be the best colour for this team if you wanted to make the hybrid team a viable team again. I did send out a tweet about this. I do like now that so many teams now are viable, and it's nice. Like, when was the last time we had, like, I mean, you could run into Future, Regen, Saiyan, Sun Family, GT. You could run into GT now. Like, Hybrid Saiyan, you don't really see Hybrid Saiyans. God Key you could run into. There's plenty of teams you could actually run into now. Like, I find myself, like, playing a multitude of different teams now, rather than, like, year 2 anniversary when all it was Future, or like year 1 anniversary and all it was Sun Family at that time. That was when LF Goten came out, like just before year 1, and this Gohan, and then the yellow Goku. That was literally every team from year 1 up until about, I don't know, when Regen started really taking over. So when the Fat Boo got his Zenkai, that was probably the time when it really started to kick off. Speaking of GT itself, so we did recently get a buff with obviously the new LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I currently don't have the LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I'm probably not going to go back in for LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku because LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku isn't that good. If I'm being completely 100% honest, isn't that good. While he was needed for the GT tag because the only other yellows you had were this Sin Shenron and Hyper Metal Rodo, and even then, even Super Saiyan Vegeta didn't really buff the tag, and he's not really the best, so you didn't really have much terms in terms of yellow units. Looking at this team here, obviously I'd say it's 95% confirmed we're going to get Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or some form of GT love for 3rd year anniversary, whether that be a Goku and Vegeta assist unit, whether it be Gogeta, whether it be just a Vegeta, whether it be just a Goku, I don't know. We're going to get, it's 95% proven we're going to get a new GT unit or some GT love for 3rd year anniversary. And obviously this Super Saiyan 4 Goku just got released, I think, as of me recording this, got released Wednesday 7th, for me anyway, Wednesday 7th. And Vegeta, this Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, is getting a Zenkai more than likely this coming week. So, probably around this 21st, 20th mark. Oh no, sorry. Goku released around 13th, 14th. Yeah, it's around 13th, 14th Goku released, and Vegeta's getting Zenkai probably around the weekly reset time. So, red, yellow, and I would say green are pretty much sorted for GT because obviously you have Super Full Power, Super Full Saiyan, Super 4 Power Saiyan Goku, that one, and then this Super 17 has recently got his Zenkai too, and it's pretty good, I don't really Zenkai 7 units because me personally I'd rather have the new unit over an old unit that you just have to spend more crystals to make better, if that makes sense. I get that Zenkais are the be all and end all at times, but I'd rather have the new unit. Oh, that's just me. I'd rather have the new unit. Purple, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is good. The old the very first Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he is good. Don't get me wrong. Blue possibly might be the best one then, but obviously we don't know what Gogeta is yet, or we don't know what the 3rd year anniversary GT unit is yet, or it could be multiple. We could have you could have a transforming Sin Shenron and a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That could be it for that could be one banner for the 3rd year anniversary. So we could get tons and tons of multitude of options for GT come year 3 anniversary. But anyway, getting on to what I believe would be a really good ultra unit for the GT tag would be the Kid Goku Universal Spirit Bomb. I think it's called, yeah, they call it Universal Spirit Bomb, that's the name they sort of give it. So this is basically when at the end of the Omega Shenron fight and Omega Shenron beating everyone up, beating their asses, and then basically they all think Goku's dead, and then lo and behold, what do you know? There's a spirit bomb in the air. That guy comes raising up out of the sky, or out of the ground, out of the crater that Omega Shenron created, and yeah, finishing him off with a spirit bomb. So I could definitely see that because that being the final moment of the final fight of Dragon Ball GT, I can definitely see that being used as the selling point, as that is the Ultra unit. And again, they could definitely release that around, I would say they could release it around a GT celebration, but when you think about it, Ultra Goku came just randomly, didn't he? He came with the banner that came out when Ultra Goku was out. It was the blue, Super Saiyan Blue Goku and the hit. No correlation to the Namek Saga whatsoever, so they didn't really have to correlate the release of an Ultra unit with the banner or the celebration or the theme or anything. It looks like they don't really have to go along with that, which is nice. I like that. You can if games are too predictable sometimes, especially I don't know, if it's predictable, you can kind of plan it out and stuff like that. That takes away from the excitement of it sometimes. I don't know. But yeah, I can definitely see a Spirit Bomb Kid Goku GT Goku. I won't really call it. You won't really call him Kid Goku. He technically isn't a kid, but yeah. Moving on to my sort of wish list one. I want to say, yeah, this will be the last one, but this is like my wish list thing. So looking at the God Key team, and more so the team or the units that actually buff God Key. There's plenty of other units. So like, there's actually most of the units on the God Key tag actually do buff God Key. Can't really see one that doesn't. Maybe the Red Zamasu, Purple Vegeta, the future one, and then in this Goku. That's really about it. But yeah, God Key. Oh, actually, the new Goku Black, the new transforming Goku Black doesn't as well. But it is what it is. But yeah, moving on. God Key. So my God Key team that I actually run is probably consistent of Zenkai, Super Saiyan God Vegeta, UI Goku. Probably I run the Zenkai, the free Zenkai Blue Goku on there, Vado Champa, and then probably I think I run Rose just because obviously of the colour, the element factor. So if anyone brings a yellow unit, I have the red unit to counter that. But it's not very often you see yellow units nowadays. He says when they just released an LF yellow unit, but that's not the case. That's not the case. What I'm trying to get at here is GT God Key. There you go. God Key GT God. They kind of sound similar. Allow me that one. God Key needs a new red unit, and guess who else also needs a new unit? Because we haven't had one since year one. Beerus. I think, if I'm not mistaken, EX Beerus released during the first year anniversary as an EX unit alongside Whis. Whis was really good, and Whis still is really good actually, but in terms of a damage dealer and in terms of a really strong red unit, God Key don't have that. Now there's plenty of calls to obviously Zenkai Super Saiyan God Goku or Zenkai Super Saiyan Rose, but that wouldn't be satisfying enough, I don't think. So what I would suggest, Ultra Hakai Beerus. Now this picture I just literally searched in Hakai Beerus on a search, and this came up. Shout out to Rhyme Style. What's going on? But yeah, I think as well, from videos I've seen of Rhyme Style, he shared that sort of stance that we don't, in no gacha game, in Dokkan or Legends, we don't yet have an Hakai Beerus. Why? Why? Legends made legendary finishes, right? So surely one of the most legendary finishers in the series to finish off an enemy is to just delete them out of your life. So Hakai Beerus needs to be the, I think, even if it's not the Ultra unit, even if it's just an LF unit, or even if it's actually anything in general, Hakai Beerus needs to be the unit that brings that red factor to God Key that they've been missing since Super Saiyan Rose came out, originally. That's the unit there I think they're missing. But enough of that. I'm gonna get myself out of here. So let me know what you guys think on these three. So obviously, let's just recap here. So we got one being probably the most likely, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. GT Spirit Bomb Goku, probably semi-likely, I want to say. And then my sort of wish list one, Hakai Beerus. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, because it is, as always, very, very highly appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.